Let's Go Radio. I got to welcome family in here right now. This is the Modern Hip Hop Channel at 95.3. This is the Mr. Peter Parker Show. My guy's been following me around the country. I've known you for the better part of 12, 15 years. Came up together in the Boston area. Lawrence native. My man Termanology's in the building. Can we clap? Can people clap? The goons, everyone got a camera. They just slap it on each other. There you go. There you go.
What's up, my brother?
How you feeling, man?
I'm great, man.
This is amazing, dog. You've been doing it for the better part of like 12, 15 years.
Yeah, man.
And this new album that you got coming out, More Politics, is crazy. The lineup, the artists, the producers. How do you pull this stuff off, bro? Like, you come from a place where rappers don't make it.
Right.
And then you can consecutively every year impress the industry and come out with these amazing projects. And you tour and you go overseas. You're like, you shouldn't really be here right now, dog. Like, you really are like something special, man.
I appreciate all that, man. You know what I think it is just hard work. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It's knowledge of the game. It's like I've been in the game for so long that, you know, I see certain formulas work for me, so I stick to them.
Right.
And like this, you know, this particular project, it took me about 3 years to make something like this happen.
Yeah.
You can imagine with all these names, how long it would take.
Yeah.
To get a text back from, you know, certain people, or, you know, get the beats in the email, get the right beat, pick the right beat,
right,
get the right feature, and
yeah,
all that stuff, man. But in the meantime, you know, while I was putting this together, I was still dropping heat. I dropped the Turn Brady EP.
Yep.
I had a Primo joint on it.
Very dope.
You know, strong prices on it. Right before that, I dropped Shut Up and Rap. You know, that had some bangers on it. Then before that, I dropped Goya. Before that, 1982. Before that, Physiology.
Right.
About 20 mixtapes.
Right.
So, you know, I stay touring off of those. Just keep my name out there. Keep the social media going. Right. Go chill, even if it's a small crowd of like 100, 200 people.
Right.
Go chill with the fans. Take all the pics. Dap people up. You know, still cipher with them. See what they got.
Right.
You know, the heart of the people, man. Like, be there for the streets. Go to the streets. Go feel the people.
Yeah, man. You really stayed with that signature sound to that classic hip-hop sound. I hear a lot of people, they start in that, and then it's like, oh, we're going to go do this little trap thing for a little bit, and we're going to move this way, we're going to move with the trends. You've evolved over the years, but you really stayed true to that sound. Was that really important to you?
Absolutely, man, because it's like, if you don't sound like you, then it's, you know, if it don't sound like you, like, it's fake. It's weird as shit. Like, it's cool to try different things. You know, I don't mind doing, like, R&B joints.
Right.
You know, I did the Kehlani remix. You know, for Puff Dog, I did that. He was like, yo, get on this. I play this every day.
Yeah.
I think you're some fire on it.
Uh-huh.
I sounded fire on it. He played it every day. It was cool. I got a lot of love off of that, like locally. Stuff like that. I don't mind doing R&B or even writing R&B. Or even if somebody got a hot trap song and they want me to just do a 16, I might do it if it fits. You know, some French Montana style, you know, something like that. But overall, man, it's like, I came up like under Gangstar, and I seen that they never changed, and they was able to be legends, be legendary, and they never had to change. So like me and Static kind of followed their formula. Like, yo, we just gonna do what we really like and the sound that we like, and we'll be quite all right doing that.
Yeah.
And we've proven that it can work.
People talk about a lot that the sound that you make, it doesn't sell, or that's an old school sound, but you guys have maintained relevance and by going back and reaching back out to guys like Q-Tip or Buck Wild, and then this modern thing that you're doing, it's really impressive, and it's really, really good. Like, the standard is really high. I know you've been rocking with Static Selector for your whole career. Let's talk about some of these names on this project, who you're rocking with this time around.
Yeah, man, so we got Just Blaze. He did the intro to the album, and the album was pretty much all done, you know, but he had told Static he was going to give me a beat. So, you know, we told him, like, yo, the whole album's done. We just need something from you. Yeah. So he's like, yo, I'll give you something, but I'm just in the loop mood right now. I'm making just grimy loops, you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, then I think that'll fit for an intro. When he gave it to me, it was just a bunch of horns, like, just sounded like so victorious. Yeah. And I'm like, this is perfect. So that kind of topped off the album, put a little cherry on top.
Yeah.
You know, watching Joey Badass blossom too, like, you know, seeing him start in the basement with Static for when he was 17 and going to his 18th birthday party, you know what I'm saying? He's driving around my Mustang. He didn't even got a license. I'm like, yo, here, like, sort of watching him become a superstar. Yeah, man. Star. Like, he's out of here, you know what I'm saying? And he's Static's little bro, and I also look at him like a little bro too. So it's like watching him blow up, and this, after it's been about 4 years, we've been knowing each other. This is our first time actually doing a song. So I think for all of our fans, it's gonna be really good. They're like, oh, word, finally. You know what I'm saying? We see
Right.
Stat always, but it's
Right.
good that Term and Joey finally did something, because
Most
people have been,
definitely.
you know, harassing me to do a record with him, and the whole time I had his stash.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was just keeping it on the low, like, all right, it's gonna come. Don't worry, because I had
Yeah.
his stash, you know. But yeah, that's special to me. I did one on there for my daughters. It's called First Love.
Cool.
For my first daughter, Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm Good Dad Gang all day.
Most definitely.
That's moving in a whole nother crazy, wild direction.
Yeah,
on its
we're gonna
own.
talk about that coming up. That's really
Yeah.
some other impressive stuff too. But so this
Yeah.
record about your daughter though.
Yeah, it's First Love. It's called First Love. It's about my first daughter and just seeing her, you know, coming from being in the womb to coming out to first day meeting, crying, like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
I got a baby. This is love. This is
Yeah.
more love than any love I ever knew. And now it's till she's 12 years old.
Wow.
So it's like she's like my best friend now. We cool.
Right.
I get in the car. I'm like, what are you listening to? And she's like, Fetty Wap. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, you need to know about Run DMC.
Yeah.
So you want shell toes? You know? She was like, oh, I want Adidas, the ones with the. I'm like, oh, you want shell toes? I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what shell toes are? You know why they're cool? And
Yeah.
she's like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So I'm teaching her about Run DMC, and she's teaching me about Fetty Wap.
Is she receptive when you bring the old school stuff up?
Yeah, she's cool, man. She's like a little me, but she's just minus the crazy. She's just humble.
That's cool.
She's a humble. My little one is crazy.
That's cool.
Remy, she's a firecracker.
Yeah, just like daddy.
Yeah, so yeah, man. But my kids, man, that's why I do it. You know what I mean?
Very, very cool.
Love
man.
the kids, and it's crazy, man. I mean, I'm proud of all their songs. You know, they're all my babies, because I made about 300 songs in the last 3 years, and I only kept 14.
Wow.
So you got to imagine that these are the ones I believe in.
Yeah, a lot. And great guys to collab with. High Tech, Buck
Right,
Wild,
yeah.
Knots. And then you see the names, the MCs, Chris Rivers, Styles P, Chic Luch. You got the Locks on there.
Right.
Your man Bun B.
Twin. It's my twin.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That record is fire, too. High Tech did the beat on that one.
You've had a chance to really build some cool relationships with some hip hop legends, DJ Premier.
Right.
Like you have a great rapport with Premier. Thinking back to when we started back in the day, and that how we looked up to these guys, and
Yeah.
now you have this. Do you ever catch yourself in the room with Primo? Like I'm in here with Primo.
All the time, bro. I'm still a fan.
Yeah.
You know, people act like they're too cool to be a fan.
Nah.
I saw DJ Red Alert the other day. I'm like, yo, brother, can I get a picture? Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? I don't care
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says about me. You feel me? Like,
Come
I'll take,
on.
yo, listen, man, if I like somebody, I'm gonna say, yo, I like your music. I'm a fan of
Yeah.
your music.
Yeah.
I never look at that as like sweating somebody or,
Nah.
you know what I mean? I'm not too cool for school.
And
Like,
you're an artist, you know when someone comes up on the humble like, yo, Term, I love your
Yeah.
music, how much that means to you.
right. I won't just take a picture with anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I won't stress somebody for a photo just because they're famous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I like you and I look up to your stuff, it's like, y'all want to salute you, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I saw you in the studio, I think, over at Static's house with Rakim.
Rakim, are you serious?
Like you guys were in there vibing. Were you in
Crazy.
there were you in there when he was recording?
Yeah, he didn't record, but he picked 14 beats.
14?
14 beats. And from what I know, he's already writing to them. So
That's pretty cool.
it's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
It's
man.
And so the crazy thing is, we leaving, right? And I'm like, yo, Stat, I'm gonna go say what up to Rakim. So he's like, all right. So we walk over. I'm like, yo, Rock, you know, can I get a flick? He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go to the studio with Static. He's like, I'll see you in the lab. I'm like, all right, when? He's like, Wednesday. I'm like, yo, Stat, he said he's coming to the studio Wednesday. So he's like, all right. You know, and I was kind of skeptical, like, he might be busy, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stat called me, yo, 6 o'clock, be at the studio. He's coming through. I'm like, what?
Oh my
You know what I mean? So it's
goodness.
just cool, man, to be there because it's Rakim, you know? He's like, he's all of our father. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? There's no Nas, there's no Eminem, there's no Pun. Like, all of them dudes, they took their style from the original 3, which was like Coogee Rap, Rakim, and Kane.
Yeah.
When the style elevated from the hip, hop,
Right,
from that to
right.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
That was that. And then that turned into, you know, M, Pun, Nas. And then that level turned into like the Me. And then, and you know what I'm saying? We just kept elevating flows until now it's like, it's out of this planet. You know what I'm saying? The rappers now, and what
it's
they're
crazy.
doing now, like the battle rappers and stuff.
Crazy.
Is so, how you memorize 10 minutes of like the most incredible rhyme ever and spit it once and that's it.
Yo, it's
like,
crazy.
yo, rap's crazy now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
really is.
But yeah, salute to Rakim because that's like, that was life goals right there, you know?
Yeah, I met him on the red carpet at the BET Hip Hop Awards a couple years ago. I mean, everybody's coming out. I'm doing, hey, Q-Tip, we're doing an interview, and Juicy J, how you doing? And we're chasing Future around. But when I saw Rakim coming, Zeke was with me, and I put the cameras down. Shake his hand.
Yeah.
Thank you. The advancement of modern lyricism.
Facts.
Like, I just want, give me a moment with, I'll catch you up. We'll take a picture
Yeah.
later. And he was really like, yo, Thanks, dog. Like,
a great guy.
because he really did it. But he is a guy. He's just one of us that happened to be in the right place, right time, right talent. And now 20 years later, me and you were like, yo, he's in there with Rakim.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's amazing, man.
It was cool, man.
Very, very cool. So this new project drops on November 18th.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot of new music. I want to play some joints. Can we play a couple of joints off this?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Okay, let's start it off like this. This is Termanology, Chic Luch, Styles P, I Dream Big. You know Jadakiss was in the video?
Yeah, Jada's in the video. Styles P, Chic Luch on the track. Buck Wild on the beat, and it drops today, man. Check it out. I Dream Big.
Let's go radio. Welcome to the Mr. Peter Parker Show. More with Termanology next. He has more exclusive music. Stay right there. All right, so the video's out now for this one. I Dream Big, Termanology with the locks on that. That's a good look. That's
crazy.
Like, we came up off that.
Crazy, man. It's just too crazy, bro. I can't even explain it. You know what I mean? Just like when I watch the video, I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
So I got it. Like when I watch the video back and I'm just like seeing, what I've accomplished, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like this is respect. This is not paid for.
Right.
This is like okay, cool, come through.
Earn that.
You know what I'm
we were
saying?
talking about that today. We're in a weird stage of our game where we're not the young guys anymore, but we're not the old guys. You're like in this cool, like young OG kind of gray area where you're really kind of just your career, you're maintaining what you're doing, and you're just kind of feeding your fans. You don't have to prove yourself anymore. You've done it. We know who Term is. We know what you do. Now it's just giving people that good music. I think I have another worldwide exclusive.
Yeah, world premiere, man. I got a joint with the Justice League. It's called Looking Back.
Okay, let's get into it right now. Termanology's here, baby. It's Go Radio. Justice League on the track. Termanology's in the studio. It's the Mr. Peter Parker Show on Go Radio. Welcome to the Modern Hip Hop channel at 95.3.
Yeah. It's good to be here.
My man, moving around the country. I'm always so proud to see you because I'm like, this guy's a fighter, but making music, coming out of Lawrence, Massachusetts, Haverhill, north of Boston, same part of the country that I'm from.
978.
Come on, man. I went to high school out there. I know these guys, man. I know these guys look familiar when they pull up, man.
Word up,
it's a beautiful thing.
Always good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. We got another joint we got to play before you get out of here, though. You got a record finally with Joey Badass.
Yes, sir, man. This is crazy right here. It's called Top Shotta, featuring Joey Badass, produced by Static Selector.
This is fam right here, man. These guys roll together. It's a long time coming. Let's get into this one. More music off More Politics, which drops November 18th. Support that real hip-hop. New music right now on Go Radio. Okay. All right, all that music's brand new. All that stuff's coming out on More Politics, November 18th. Brand new music from Termanology. He got a whole list of producers and MCs on this project, like 3 years in the making. But I want to touch on this thing that you got going on, this kind of cool initiative, this brand that you created, this Good Dad Gang thing. This is, you got a hat on right now. We've seen the hoodies, we've seen the shirts. Right. I see a lot of people connecting with this thing that you created. Where did this start? How did this start for you?
The Good Dad Gang thing started as a hashtag. I was hanging out with my kids and I was like, hashtag Good Dad Gang, because I always love promoting like, parents being there for their kids.
Yeah, man.
And then the hashtag, it was crazy because when I put the hashtag up, people started running with it. People started using it.
Right.
And then they were like, yo, we need a shirt. We need a shirt. We need a shirt. And then people was like, yo, if you ain't going to make the shirts, we're going to make them. And I was like, oh, snap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We got to do it, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, we got to do these shirts. So then I just went to the flea market, Salem, New Hampshire.
Amazing.
I made one shirt at the flea market for $15. Shout out my man Sal from Haverhill.
Amazing.
So he made me one shirt. I took a picture with me and my kids, and that was it. We had like 40 comments in like 5 minutes. We're gonna get the shirt. So I hit my man and I'm like, yo, we're gonna have to make some shirts ASAP. And then after that, like it started going so crazy that we had to trademark it.
Yeah.
Because it started spreading like wildfire to the point, where on Instagram, Good Dad Gang had almost as many hits as Good Dad. Hashtag Good Dad had 20,000. Hashtag Good Dad Gang has 10,000. We already halfway. That's not right.
It's really,
There's something wrong here.
Okay.
So, I was realizing the power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then Charlamagne the God Word on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And then after that, it got even crazier because then we had lawyers setting us up like, yo, good thing you trademarked that because we were about to go
get it.
Going for the kill. And then, yo, props, props on that. If you want to holla.
Yeah.
And then he hit me like, yo, Ludacris wants some shirts. Here's his address. So then I sent Luda the shirts, and then Luda started wearing the shirts, you know what I'm saying, and on Father's Day and all that. So it's been crazy, man. We got Jadakiss behind it, Chic Styles, who else? Mike Epps, Chris Brown,
Yo,
like a lot of people. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
really cool, man.
Yeah, and it's just growing, man. Cause you know, this is the second year that we did the giveaway for the kids. We gave away 300 backpacks full of school supplies.
Wow.
Last year and this year we gave away 200. We're hoping to do it even bigger next year, maybe 500, 1,000.
Yeah.
And it's cool, man. It's great. Like, I really want to put in a lot of work this year. I've been visiting schools. I went to schools, chill with the kids, let them rap for me, you know, give them kind of some jewels on.
Yeah.
I said, yo, how many of y'all in this room, there was 30 kids, got a good relationship with your fathers? Only four lifted their hands up. So that shows me right there that what I'm doing is for the right reason, because most of the time we're disconnected with our father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For reasons, whether or not your father was a good father or not, whether somebody was preventing him from being in your life, like whether, who knows how the cookie crumble, but the fact is that it's like, yo, I'm on a mission to try to fix it, especially in the inner cities, by giving dads power. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel that power.
And make it a cool thing.
Yeah, like maybe only Sunday, the only time you can see a kid. Make sure you're there every Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't blow it off.
Right.
Or a hangover, or chilling with a lady, or doing something dumb. Make sure you're there for your kids. Give them jewels. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Be their friend. Be in their life. Because you could change what's going to happen to them in the future. You could change that. You know, it's all up to you. So.
Who would have thought all the way back in the day that this is where we'd be at, and you'd be promoting Good Dad Gang? It's such a cool thing, man. It's amazing to see it, man. And if people want to find out more information about this whole Good Dad Gang initiative and the gear and the clothes, basically just search it online, right?
Yeah, you could Google Good Dad Gang and the website will come right up. It's gooddadgang.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Good Dad Gang.
Yeah, it's very, very cool, man. Support this guy. Grab the album when it drops November 18th. The Good Dad Gang is in the building. We're here, man. Termanology, Mr. Peter Parker. We've been doing this, man.